If you wanna see how I recreated this Pinterest top and came up with this baby using bedsheet, then stay tuned. Hey all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've started by taking my basic measurements, that is my chest, covering all round from the back. Then I'll go ahead and take my body. Basically this is how long I wanted my top to be. And then I am taking my arm measurements. Next I'll just draw a rough plan and put the universal measurements before adding my measurements. Oh, and we have two separates, the top part and the sleeve part. And guys, I forgot to indicate, but for the sleeve we are going to be doing it ×2. For how puffy, I basically used the universal indicator of 50 centimeters and just added 5 centimeters. Then now I have put in my measurements and added some centimeters, and this is very important because we are going to have ruffles. Are they ruffles or gathers? Yeah. Now I am just gonna mark on my bed sheet using a piece of chalk. And guys, I'm really sorry about my angle here. I know they'll work, but I promise you it gets better. I was basically following my plan whereby I drew the rectangles from the sleeves and the top and just went ahead and cut. Guys, another tip, you wanna use a ruler while joining the lines. After that, you're going to start by ironing all the raw edges and basically creating a guide as to where you will sew, locking in everything. And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And this makes it easy to sew, guys, so you don't want to jump this process. are going to use a stretch stitch to sew the raw edges, the hem. Once done, we will go right ahead and mark the tube line for the hands. You are going to measure 10 centimeters from the hem, and you are going to mark all through. Then fold. You want to fold your fabric like that, then you are going to use your elastic band to measure the tube thickness, and then you pin where you want your thickness to lie. You pin how thick you want your tube to be. You're going to sew along the pins, guys, and remember, as you sew, you have to remove the pins. That is our tube, but we don't want our tube to be bulging, so we're going to lay it flat, pin it, and then go back and top stitch to create a flat tube. This is how you're going to lay your tube. Pin it down. Pin it all through, then go back to the machine and top stitch following the pins. using a bobby pin, we will pass the elastic through the tube. This is how tight I wanted my elastic to be. And guys, listen, if you have a safety pin, use that. It's way much easier. And another pointer to take is, while you're using elastic anywhere, we will be using a zigzag stitch to connect the elastics together. Go ahead and sew the sleeves to close it using a straight stitch. And guys, since we are working on the sleeves, don't forget to work on the other arm. Then I thought creating another tube 5 centimeters from the top will be cool, so I went ahead and did exactly that. And I followed the same process that I used previously, so it's nothing new. Don't worry, don't get alarmed. And this is what we have. Guys, I'm really sorry that I lost the footage. Here's the instructions on how to make the top part. For you to fix the sleeves, you will need to cut the fabrics like that. This is just me illustrating on the paper, then you will see. I'm basically cutting through the top, then I'm gonna go ahead and cut through the arms. I'm now taking the measurements of the amount of elastic I needed for my top area, and then you are going to fix it like that. And guys, don't forget to secure the ends using a pin so that it doesn't move. After fixing the top, we will attach the sleeves. Right sides together, we will now pin where we cut on the top and the sleeves together, and so it should be a perfect match since we used the same measurements while cutting. I have now put on the top to see and measure where I am creating our last tube. And now I take the elastic and measure the amount that I needed. And then we will go right ahead and create the last tube. Yeah, we are using the same process, so don't get alarmed. guys, remember, every time we are creating the tubes, we are creating it on the wrong side of the fabric. Then we are going to fix our elastic. Our clothes are up, then fix our top, and we are basically done. Now our baby is ready for the world. She is ready to face everything. She is cute. Here she is. I really hope you guys enjoy this DIY. Please like, comment, share, give me your comments, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.